one day. There we go, that broke him. Okay. So like I mentioned earlier, it's gonna be very, very close between both of them. Are they gonna go for the wheel mix? Kinnin is. Oh, Potts get hit by the Sparky, so it's a little bit tricky. Kinnin got it! Yo, okay. So what that does is, if Kinnin plays it correctly, he can save up to 5 seconds in the first 3 levels of the game. If done correctly. He should pull ahead of Pottsachu as well pretty soon. Like, probably by the end of the level. Yeah, right there, just because he's moving way faster than him. Nice, we got a race, everyone. Right off the bat. So from here on now, it's just consistency. Let's see how well both of them can play, basically. Kin's gotta play well with the wheel, and Potts gotta play well without anything. Potts will get birding in 1-3, like in the second room of it, so it shouldn't be too big a deal, but until then, it's gonna be going a little bit slower than Kinnin. There's no wheel. Kinnin gets rid of the wheel right here, sucks up both the brown birds, and gets the wheel back right there before it disappears. I've always loved that strategy. Shout out to Missouri for coming up with, in general, the 1-1 wheel mix strats. And like that strat there is so creative, to say the least. I love it. Like the one to take out the main buff. No, we retimed it. It saves about 5 seconds. Plus, Corden's still at best as well too, and Corden's what I could consider there as well. It does save more time overall. Alright, cool. So Potts has to stop and get that burning really quick as well. I saw I did a soft reset too. Oh, that's not too good, but it's fine. Just has to do a little bit of running this room rather than using wheel. You get burning here anyways because you need it for Wispy, and now both of us be doing the same strats from here on out. I think for a while at least. There we go. Let's see if we can take out the Mr. Frosty up here. He's got bash right against the wall over and over like this. Kin's doing too much though. Oh, calm down there. Oh no. Alright, not too good. He was just kind of bashing their little rant like recklessly at the beginning there, and I definitely hurt him in the end. Now, that makes Potts pull a little bit closer, and they might be synced in a second. Kin's still ahead by a bit. Okay. Kin's gonna get together. He's got Potts like brought it back pretty well for a while. Like he was doing well. And Kin start playing a little bit recklessly. He's gotta bring it back just a bit, play a little bit safer, and while still going fast. You know, he's gotta just play more consistent. Hopefully he can do that. So fun fact, it's actually faster to use a different power like Spark or Needle, for instance, on Wispy Woods here than it is to use Burning. However, Burning saves a lot of time in 2-1, and a little bit in 2-2 if we get there with it. So that's why I use it here, because otherwise it's a difference of 8 hits versus 12 hits. And like not even do anything. With Burning you have to time your hits every time. Because Wispy Woods doesn't allow like damage over and over if you just spam B over and over like that. You have to like time your hits, but yeah. Alright, cool. 2-1's pretty straightforward to Burning. You heard that crash from there before we exploded by just like floating up just a little bit. Oh, and yeah, okay, there we go. I don't think Kid knows how to get past that tornado, so if that tornado starts to attack like that, you actually can't burn through it, because if you do that, you'll get hurt as soon as it's out of the attack animation. Right, because you'll still be in attack animation, and you'll have your animation there. All you do to avoid that is just run up just a little bit behind him, and then eventually just burn a little bit. And he should be on track. It's a bit tricky, though. But yeah, it's just bad luck there, basically. Alright, so here we go. As soon as both brothers land on the ground here, they're going to turn around and get rid of their power. This allows them to get a double star, and one-shot kill his mini-boss here. Just like I did earlier with that Papa Bro Senior. Let's like him as 2 brown birds. And there we go, nice. Now we're seeing Kin's wheel movement a little bit. Let's see how good Potts' wheel movement is. Was that something both runners kind of don't know? Actually, I think Potts kind of did right there. Never mind. But a way to actually get out of your wheel faster is as soon as you press B to get out of your wheel, you run whatever direction you want to go. In this case, it's most time you have to run right. And that cancels the animation of you just like flying on the ground in your butt for a second. Which is a small time saver, but saves time overall throughout the run, because you use wheel a lot in the run. These two runs are neck and neck though, just a few seconds apart. This is going well so far for both of them. Very cleanly played from both players right there. Especially Kid, he didn't have to use his, he didn't have to score wire at anyone there at all. Nice. Here we go, here's the arena, let's see how they play them. There's a few rooms like this in the entire game. There's only like a few of them. And they are tricky to deal with in a way. If you don't know how to deal with them properly, then you can get absolutely destroyed in them. Looks like both runners doing the optimal strats of those, and they both played very well, so nice. Kid, I think, doing just a little bit faster than Potts in this case. Dude, if we can skip those fights, that'd be so nice, but you can't. Yeah, but I'll have to tell them about that in the interview, at least. Like, tips and tricks and all that. This clock enemy, this little TikTok here, he has a very easy setup. You just slide off the ledge, and then bounce right into him, and then in the middle of your second, if you bounce, and after you bounce on the ground, just immediately press B. You get right next to him, and it'll die in 4 hits. Easy every time. This level is very straightforward. There's not a whole lot to say during it, though. I have Fakun, it's crazy. I've had a lot of runs that have been lower pace recently for this game. Including one yesterday that literally only died to having horrible luck in World 7. Like a really bad 7-2, and then like the Kabu in 7-6 in that one very thin room, spawning in a really bad location, and he wouldn't move. It was awful. So I lost my power there, and I lost PB pace because of that. It wasn't a good feeling. Alright, so getting a spark right here, and then use this. Get a wheel right there. If you get bad luck, you can get 2 wheels like right with like near each other's model. And you still get both of them at the same time, which you don't want, of course, because you want just the wheel, not like the mix there. Ooh, Potts did not get the wheel though. I guess he lost it at one point. I wasn't paying attention. But Kin's got it though. Now, thankfully, World 2 gives you a good, some health in a few of these levels. That's not out of the way at all. Like, for instance, in 2-5 right there is one, just right in the second last room, and then 2-2 there's like 3. You get like 3 medicines, I think. It's crazy. Anyways, getting the best luck right here. You went top right. Bottom right works too, but top right is better. And they both got top right. Perfect. What you don't want for Paint Roller is you don't want bottom left. And also, and another thing too, if you do more damage of high jump, you have to go right up next to an enemy. Because otherwise, it's difference of a few hits in this case. Like his TikTok, for instance, you can kill him in less hits if you don't go right near him. But in that case, play it masterfully and just immediately destroyed him. Fun fact about high jump in this game, you actually can cancel high jump by just pressing B. What I mean by that is that, like, when you press B normally, you just you know, go into your high jump animation, you go high into the sky. But if you press B, you get a little cancel on it and just immediately fall down. And that's really useful for moving in this game. Like, really, really useful. It's very nice. It also has a little bit of damage too. It's not much, but it adds up for sure. And it helps with killing bosses as well too. This is something that Kinnin could do a little bit cleaner in that last room. He wasn't jumping at all there. If you jump just a little bit, you get a little more height, obviously, when you do high jump. In the case of that room, it saves a little time doing that. Alright, here's Bugsy. He is random. Yeah. Oh, he's got... Oh my god, beautiful fight from Kinnin there. He's random with what he does. He can randomly attack you like what happened with Potts there. Wherever he moves, this is kind of random as well too. Thankfully, Potts got his power right before Bugsy grabbed him, because if you get grabbed right in the middle of your... Oh no, this is not good. Potts, don't die. If you get grabbed right in the middle of grabbing a power, like out of the star like that, and now you see him die. But he's down to 1 health. Not too good. Oof. What I was gonna say is, if you get grabbed while getting your power, like sucking it up, you lose your power in that case, which almost happened there. The Potts. Not sure. Actually, no, never mind. You can totally Software Center there. Okay, that was smart. So Software Center does not matter. Software Center gets you back full health and gets back to 2 lives. In this case, you get the power you need for really the rest of the entire world, and even a little bit of 4-1 as well. Right at the very beginning of 3-3, you need the high jump there. So he's got that. That was a smart soft reset. Now for the 3-4 arena, Kin's gonna get rid of his power and get it back right in the middle of the arena. Oh, that was smart. He got 2 enemies at once, along with getting his power back. That was nice, and got great luck there. Beautiful arena from Kin there. Oh my goodness. Kin's going in right now. He's having a good run so far. You know, Potts has some catching up to do, so we'll see if Kin messes up or if Potts just brings it back, just naturally. This is the reason why we got our power back in 3-4 with using that arena strats, is because it saves a ton of time in that last room in 3-5. And also, while not honestly room quickly, makes it so we can use the invincibility candy on that bonkers there and kill him really quickly just by spamming B inside of him. Both Kin and Potts are inside the Clyde mini games, but at different levels. Potts going to 3-5, Kin going to 3-6. He's gonna go for the crash bomb strat here. Let's see. Went for it. Unfortunately, just barely failed it. That's a very tight window there to not get hit by that crash bomb, or to kill that crash bomb with your high jump. It's a pretty tight window. So it's okay if you fail that. It's not, to say the least. Ooh, a little bit of spaghetti on Kin's part. Get past the frog though. That frog moves randomly. It can be a little bit annoying. High jump also saves time in this room too. You get a high jump at the very end of 3-6, just for that very last room. But keeping high jump from 3-3 onwards saves a lot of time. Just because it saves a lot of time in movement. There's a lot of vertical rooms, and just a lot of rooms where it's really useful to use it in. And being sure to cancel at the right time as well saves a lot of time too. Alright everyone, take guesses right now. Sun or moon? Which one is King gonna go for here? Which one's gonna be able to be attacked first? I'm gonna go for moon personally. Kin's going for sun. And he got sun. Yo! Alright, same thing for Pots, everyone. Take your guesses right now. Sun or moon? Which one is he gonna go for? Or I'm not sure if he goes for that strat. But nice, King got a very good fight there. It's a 50-50 chance whether or not Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright appears first, which is the sun or the moon. Alright, let's see what Potts goes for. Is he gonna go for neither, or is he gonna go for sun or moon? He's going for moon. Alright, let's see it. Oh, they both guessed correctly! Unfortunately, Potts is a little bit quick to pull the trigger, so he got like 3.5 hits on him, basically. But it's okay. Kin's go for the UFO strat here. This is the only part of the run where UFO is actually useful, unfortunately. It's such a cool power, but it's only good in that room. Oh well. Good 4-1 from Kin, at least. You only need Tornado for 4-2. It's useful for this first room here, but it's not really like essential or anything. Because yeah, Kin's just getting rid of it right there. You'll just need it for the last room, or for the last level there. Just get out of that room. And it's just a wee bit faster. just a little bit faster. Kin's gonna grab a Sparky, and then fight two Pop Bro seniors. This fight is it's interesting to say the least. They can delay their attacks just a little bit, and if they both do that, it's actually optimal. I'm pretty sure. But it's a very rare pattern. He's gonna slide between this one's legs right here. He slid a little bit too far to the left though, so that's why he got hurt. Still a good fight. Kin's playing very well right now. Now, 4C is personally one of my favorite levels in the game. It has a cool mechanic for most of this level here of this wind, which pushes you to the right. Which first entire level, you have to optimize your movements while going right, essentially the whole time. Interesting strategy to go downwards there, but I'm not sure if that's faster on Kin's end. It could be. That was nice. Watch out for his Bronto birds. They chase you throughout that entire room there as well. It can absolutely destroy you if you're careful. Are you saying, Bruce Malice, that all your runs are made by a cheater named Tass? What the heck, man? That's not cool. Fun little fact, by the way. There's a wheel race you can do in the beginning of 4-4. That's saves 2 seconds in the first few rooms, including this room right here as well. But it's really hard to get. If you miss it, you lose like 6 seconds or so. So it's not worth it. If you're going full record, that'd be worth it. Kinda, sorta. I guess it depends. Once again, Kin's gonna slide the ledge right here, and then bonk on the ground, and then immediately just get spark outs as soon as he bonks. And it should kill Fan there every single time, unless he jumps above you. Yeah, I can't help it. I was trying to think of something to say for like a solid minute there. So Potts is not actually getting out of his wheel while turning around there. That's interesting. If you get out of wheel and turn around manually, then get back into wheel, it saves time in that room there. Not sure why he's going for that, but oh well. Best option for this game is a Game Boy player. Actually, if you have it, a DS capture card, because apparently the game runs... I'm not even kidding you. You save about 1 second every 6 minutes or so, because the game runs very, very, very slightly faster on DS. Strange. And this arena here is a little bit interesting. Use throw instead of just having a power there to get rid of everyone quickly. Yeah, 6.5 seconds optimally throughout the entire game. Because world record's 39:17. That's about 6.5 seconds because it saves 1 second every 6 minutes. But behind that, just barely. Behind that is a Game Boy player. And behind that is Wii VC, which was a second and a half compared to Game Boy player. The worst though, I think, is emulator? I forget actually. The thing is, you can't ban DS though, because it's official hardware and official platform to play on. I mean, that's not the reason why I bought a DS capture. He's running a lot of other DS games on there, like some Pokemon Mystery Dungeons games, for instance. But yeah, that was a weird fight there from Kin. So he got the worst pattern from that TikTok, where he kind of just ran towards you and then slid into you, and you can't do anything to react to that in time. So that was pretty unfortunate. But oh well, I guess it happens. So a very nice level from Kin otherwise though. Lots of a nice fight there at least. So Weird little thing about Krakow is that he has a little bit of a level before you actually fight him. Before he like forms the whole cloud around his eye, and you fight him and all that. I'll use high jump to get to the very top here, and then you hit him in the face or the eye or something, his eye face. You gotta be a little bit careful though. It's very easy to land inside of him. It's also very easy to get hit by that little lightning bolt there if you're not careful. Nice fight from Kinnin. Could have been a little bit cleaner, but that's something to work on for sure. Potts is catching up, it seems. He hasn't made a whole lot of mistakes since World 3, so he's catching up right now. Let's see the damage he can do on Krakow here. Ooh, nice fight there from Potts. So fun fact, in 5-1 you go down a different path than the normal path, because you can get that stone and just fall really quickly if it's in a very open room in 5-1. That saves a lot of time, obviously. Now, WeUVC is really good for DS games. Not like in the fact that it's better to play on WeUVC for DS games, but pretty much every DS game it emulates poorly. And in this case, that translates to like way faster load times. In case of Kirby Sweet Spot, it saves almost 3 minutes or so for the game just because of load times. In the case of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, it saves, I'm not even kidding you, 17 minutes due to load times. It's stupid. Just because Nintendo didn't emulate it properly. And I'm sure it saves a lot more for other... I'm sure it saves a lot more time for other games, but I don't know that offhand personally. It's just how it is. Yeah, DSVC is not that good. Anyways, Kinnin has Ball. Ball is the most powerful ability power in the entire game. As you can see there, it just 2-hit killed Bonkers. So that happened. That's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah. Thankfully, he doesn't get Ball after he takes out Bonkers there, so it's fine if we got hit in that one and lost it, because you get the power you need right at the beginning of this level. You get high jump. Oh yeah, DK4 saves a lot of time too for that, you're right. Almost forgot about that. Thank you for pointing that out as well. Just because of not like any lag or anything, if I remember correctly. I know for DK64 though, it's like at the cost of a crap load of input delay for the game. It's kind of crazy. Alright, a little bit harder here from Kinnin. See if he doesn't get hurt. You don't really need the wheel for next level. It saves oh, he's getting rid of it anyways. I would say it saves just a small amount of time. But it doesn't really need it. Yeah, you see the orange scopes on the WeUVC, so I'm not sure what you're referring to in that case. Yeah, he get burning right here at the very beginning of the level. These rooms are intended for burning, so we use burning for this. Then get rid of it at the very end of this room. Because there's an arena there, and we're gonna just get past that arena. And the best way to do that is just having no power. Except we went to the arena with a power, which could be worse. I think which cutscene you're talking about too. I just kind of... It's been almost to brush up my DK64 lore, I guess. Yeah, shout out to N64. That game as well just pushed N64 to its limits back in the day. Alright, let's see how Potts handles his arena right here. He immediately went for that accident me on the right side. Interesting strategy. The bold move con, let's see if it pays off. Nice. There's a free to master the mayo through that waterfall door. If you make it to that point and you're like low in health. That's usually where I get to if I'm low in health in either World 4 or like beginning of World 5. I just get to that point and trying to get hurt. Which usually works out for me. That's a cool strategy from Kinnin. I've never seen that before. Nice. So Kinnin uses that ball from the last level to take out this fire line up here very quickly. What he's gonna do is just slide off this ledge and then roll the ball just a little bit on the ground, and then as soon as the fight starts. Oh no, he's not gonna do that strategy. Okay, it works too. That's my strat. I was grabbing my strat that I do there, basically. And oh, that's bad. Okay, so that's some time lost there. You want to suck up Fireline and get the burn from him, because it saves a lot of time in his last room. And a lot of heartache too, and just general trouble that can happen in his last room. Hopefully he doesn't die here. That would not be good. Okay, we're good. Kinnin should not die either on 5-6. He might just suffer set here though. Yeah, he did. I figured he was gonna do that. Because you get wheel at the very beginning of this room, or beginning of 5-6, that's what you need. Let's get some time back for Potts that allowed him to make it up, but he just lost Berg himself. So that's a big oof as well. As you can see there, do 5-6 as intended. Just a wheel and get to the very end. However, do this unintended. He's gonna suck up 2 wheelies, and first power in that mix is hammer. So I'm gonna get that and use that on the boss. Heavmole is going down. Now we gotta hope that Heavmole does not swing at us with his bomb arm, because that can't be predicted if the pattern is correct. And Kinnin Geiger fights. Did not get hit at all. Nice. Potts got the same thing. Job to him. Now, World 6 and 7 is where everything's gonna get a little bit tricky in the entire run. There's a lot more harder rooms. A lot more rooms have a lot of enemies inside them, just in general. It can be you can lose a lot of time, to say at least. Hopefully, he's not. But I guess we'll see what happens. Bit of interesting burn strategy from Kinnin there, but hey, it works out. That was nice. This room here, this last room in 6-1 is very interesting. That was a very nice strategy from Kinnin there. That was good. He did not get hurt at all, and that's important. Because keeping burning through 6-1, even through that very hard room there, all the luck inside of it, keeping that through that level is very nice. Because it saves a lot of time in his first room. He should not have gone back for it's not what gonna waste. I think, maybe? I don't know. Either way. Keeping that burning is good, though. Because it saves a lot of time getting a 6-2. And also, it'll save some time, it'll save a little bit of time as well in this very next room. Just for the very beginning of it, because you need a tornado. So yeah, from this little guy over here. I nearly avoided that burning enemy. I didn't see it happen to Potts. I was paying attention to Kinnin side. Rip, I'm sorry. Bad commentary, F dude. It's okay. So Kinnin's gonna try and keep this burning for basically the very end, or try and keep this for the very. You can keep this for all World 6. Okay, words are hard. But yeah, it saves a lot of time to keep it all the way through World 6, always through 6-6, especially. Get a little 3 cycle on that bonkers there. Tragedy. Okay, we have the crash. Oh, that's a big group here. Damn. Yeah, in my opinion, probably shouldn't go back for burning if you lose it there. At that point, it's better just to like move on, as long as don't get hurt, like getting too much hits done. I didn't see a tornado. It kind of just breezes through all these enemies, and it's faster than just normally moving there, anyways. If done correctly, Bonkers should be a. You should be able to take out Bonkers in 2 rounds or 2 cycles of tornado. Personally, I do 5 hits on the first round, and 3 hits on the next round. Hit on correctly. Ooh. Unfortunately, that wall dude just kind of jumped up there. That's why I don't like that tornado strategy there, personally. Because that wall dude can just sometimes do that. He moves really quickly in that very small space and just randomly, too. Randomly he does. That's a little safe strategy there from Kitten. Get past the Gordo after he bumped against that bomb block. Same Famarok. I copy like Kitten and Halo Dude's runs when I learned this game. That's not inherently true. There's cases where it's not the case. Phase 5 is pretty straightforward. Use Tornado at the very end because it saves time over just not using it. It's only like a second difference though, if done correctly, but yeah. But 6-6 is, in my opinion, the hardest level of the entire game. You got sync, but on different levels. So we gotta hope these UFOs don't hit Kin as he's going down. And that one almost did, but Kin probably spammed B there to get out of the way. That was nice. Now, hopefully, these Mr. Frost give him good luck. The one left did, and that's totally fine, because it takes care of both of them very quickly. That was a smart little bit of improv there. We selected both Mr. Frosties, because they're both dying next to each other, and just... You know, just went back into the door with that. That was nice. Alright, this arena is the hardest in the game. Hopefully King can do well. Ooh, he's not gonna go to get that spear enemy there, because his spears eats those stars, basically, when you try to shoot them. And nice! That's good. I'm imagining it's probably gonna soft reset. Like, 3 of them is probably the maximum you can get away with, going to 7-2. But you don't... That's still not very safe, you know? Good fight there from Ken. What you want there is no attacks, and like no blocks from Meta Knight, hoping that he stays like kind of still most of the time. That's what you want there more than anything else. Look, what Ken's gonna do is he's gonna keep jumping, like over and over, and just getting circle slashes out of sword to get through this quickly. Hopefully Pottsachu gets a good fight here on Meta Knights. Let's see what happens. Ooh, not so good there on Kin's end. He should not be going back for that. His pride's not worth it in this case. At that point, you want to slide over. Right to the very end of that room. But either way, he got through that regardless. Just lost him just a little bit of time there. This is gonna flow over this room. He could use ball to go over that room just a little bit faster. The ball's a little bit trickier to do. Alright, but then here we go, everyone. Here's 7-2. 7-2 is the biggest choke point in the entire run. It's a boss rush, and there's a lot of boss luck in this game. And that was a very nice start there for Ken. Thankfully, go to the very top Thankfully, go to the very top of that room. You skip 3 of the bosses in here, out of a total of 7. You only face 4 now in this case. However, these bosses can be very oppressive with what they do. And nice job there from Kinnin with a little backup on Fan. Hopefully Bugsy treats him pretty well. Ooh, nice. So when these bosses are down to 1 hit, you can just kind of put your ball right on top of them. But when not done in one hit, you gotta be a little more careful with them. Like, you gotta put your ball on the very outside of their sprites, or like, yeah, pushes that. And nice, he survived. Sweet. Survived with 1 health and Fireline. Ooh. Let's see how Potts does here. He got back throwed by Fan. He's being a little bit aggressive too, trying to get his last hit. And nice, he got on the way up there too. See how Bugsy treats him. Bugsy's doing the it's a strat that I do as well too for that fight, where you float to the very top of the room, and most of the time he will. Oh, this is not good. Most of the time Bugsy will also like float up there too, so you can get like a few hits off of ball, usually every time. It's a little slower than the optimal strat, but it's way more consistent. Oh, if Potts went like to the left just a little bit there, he would have survived and like taking out Bugsy there. Let's see what happens with Fireline. Fireline is tricky. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Okay, I've had that happen to me before. That's the worst feeling in the game. You have 1 health or Fireline, and you immediately kill him, and then his model just, after he gets destroyed, his model just hurts you, and you die from that. I've had that happen to me before, it's awful. That sucks. So he's gonna lose, like, close to a mid, I think, just because of that. Poor Potts. Like 40 seconds to a minute. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. Kin's down 7-4. So the room there with the balls and the room there with the pigs are completely random where each enemy goes. However, the room with Bronze Birds and the room with these little Bergen, they are not random at all. But Kin's playing them very aggressively, and that's not good, because he's getting hurt from that. Hopefully he can get through his next room without getting hurt too much. This is not good, by the way. He's not get hurt until the end of 7-6. In this case. We're getting soft reset, but right before DED, if anything, get the ball in 7-4. Because he needs Spark for 7-5, unless he decides to soft reset here and just not go for that strategy and hope for good luck. Or he can just go through 7-6 and then get 7-4 ball. Oh, he decided to soft reset. So he said screw the Spark strat. I'm not being consistent on 7-5. I'm gonna hope for good luck on this wheel boss, and we'll see what happens. He's not playing the Crash Bomb strategy well though, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt too much while doing this, like that. Didn't need Spark anyways, then why did he get the Spark? I don't know. Anyways, Crash Bomb does most of the health of his wheel boss here. All he needs to hope for now is that he stops turning around and just spits out at me. Like that. You want to actually jump when you're spinning out the enemy into that wheel boss, because if you don't, then sometimes he can just jump like out of nowhere, and you're starting to miss, even if he's like really close to you. Nice job getting through that little tight crevice there, Kin. Stuff. That one room that Kid went through in 7-5 as well was really tricky, because if the wind's going downwards and he kind of just gets stuck there trying to go like up that little pit, then you get destroyed every time. It's just how it is. Oh no. Okay, good. Bird did not get him. He's not lose wheel here. This is where wheel is very, very important, because most of these rooms are horizontal. Hopefully this is not a problem. Excuse me. Kin might be on PB pace. His PB is currently at 42.30. For the record, Potts' PB is a 42.15. They're very close to each other. So this could be a PB for Kin if he clutches it out. He's going for the safety to Mayo. I don't blame him at all. He doesn't want to die to let's say Kinnin. Oh, misspaced that wheel jump just a little bit. That's not good. What I was gonna say is he doesn't want to die to DED because DED is random and he is the third to last boss of the game. He can still PB though with good DD luck, so hopefully he can do that still. But dying in 7-6 is not a good feeling to say the least. And nice ball mix. Let's go, Kin. That's what happens here with DD. If you get the fast DD, he could clutch out a PB. Like, if he's 30 seconds ahead, he's still got this. He just needs to not die DD or like lose a lot of time here. Ooh, and he immediately got the suck from DD, which is what you don't want to have happen. If DD sucks you in like that, then you get hurt every single time. Nothing new about it. Still a good DD fight. You got hurt twice, but every time he got hurt the last time, he spit out a star, and that's totally okay. Alright, Pottsachu on the 7-6. But anyway, it's Kinnin here. Sorry, I'm not something to really say about Pots right now. So Nightmare Orb is actually completely set in stone what he does. There's one pattern he can do, which is different from what he normally does. Most of the time he'll do just the pattern that's currently happening to Kinnin here. But like, where he goes is completely set in stone. He'll do the same thing every time, in regard to where he goes. Now it's time for Nightmare Orb. Oh, that's not good. Pot's playing that room just a little bit safely. I had a run yesterday that died to that Cobbler being in a bad spot when I fell down that one tile gap. That's actually the worst feeling in the game. Like Cobbler just does not move because you can't get past him otherwise. Let's see if Potts can get the ball mix up here. Nightmare is completely set in stone final boss to do the same patterns every single time. I don't know how you get Neil there. I think it's the 4th power in the mix? Right after Tornado? Yeah, the only thing that's a little bit different is on the very last hit, if Nightmare spawns close to you, you can get hits like on him right before you like you can go on top of the screen and then go all the way down. If you get that hit there, that's perfect. If you can't get the early hit, that's totally fine. Also, Kinnin might PB in this race. Oh no, that's not a PB. Now it's a PB. Even while getting the 7 cycle on Nightmare there, that was still a PB from Kinnin. Unfortunately, wasted 6 seconds at the end. And in the SRL channel, he dot done for 42.12, then he had to dot undone really quickly, then he dot done properly, and got 42.18. Regardless, GG's from Kinnin. And looks like he'll be joining me right now for an interview. Hello, Kinnin.
Hi.
Congrats on the PB, dude.
Don't talk about it. let me just paint you a picture.
All right.
I was minus 54 out of Orange Ocean.
Oh wow.
I was minus 17 out of Rainbow Resort.
Oof.
I choked the 41, and I'm so mad. I am so mad.
Here's the good thing though. So World 7's really hard to run against, but in this case, your World 7 was not that good. So thankfully, if you get a run that's that good up to World 7 again, you will get that 41, man.
Probably, but it's just... This is the second time I've gotten a run this good ever. So I'm just really annoyed that I couldn't get the 41. It's like it happened, it started happening on 7-1 already. I was making so many mistakes. And then going into 7-2 with 3 health. Holy shit, I have never been sweating my balls off more than at that fucking moment. Oh my god. I somehow pulled that through. I somehow did it. I was like, yes, okay, let's keep going. 7-3, fine. 7-4, fine. 7-5, shaky because I was making some mistakes in 7-4. 7-6, I fucking die. I fucking die.
Yeah, I saw that.
At that point, I knew it was done. I couldn't get a 41 anymore.
I am so mad at this game right now. I
feel you, dude. I fucking feel you.
No, I hit both Sparkies on the first level.
I saw that.
What?
Both. I started this run 10 seconds behind.
No.
Yeah, I was behind the entire run. Like, I went at Butter Building, I was 30 seconds behind. I made back 20 seconds and then lost 2 minutes. Like, I had the worst and most frustrating run I've had in a long time.
Pots. I choked the 41.
Dude, I got a 44:20.
I was almost a minute ahead after Orange Ocean on my PB.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I choked it so hard, and I'm so mad at myself.
I choked literally that entire run. I messed
Oh.
up everything. Like as I said, like I lost 10 seconds on the first stage of the.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Holy shit.
Yeah, I spent that entire run pissed off, and you cannot run this game, Matt.
Yeah,
No.
you can't. This game will punish you if you're angry.
You cannot run this game mad, and I spent that entire run pissed off.
I'm sorry that happened.
It's what happens. It's the whole joy of the tournament, right? You can't reset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
gotta keep on going, man.
actually, I'm retiring from this game soon, so
Oh, I still want that 41, and then I'm done.
that's pretty much what I'm saying. If I can't get it within the next couple weeks, because I have a run coming up for Voltathon, but after that, I'm probably going to be putting it out.
Yeah, we have your
Um,
legacy at least. You have pretty much a top 10 time in this game, barring like a few more seconds. That's really good.
I have grinded this game non-stop for 6 months.
Oh my god, that sounds painful.
That's a while.
How do you keep sane? Tell me your secret, please. I would like to know it.
400 runs in 6 months.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ah, man. Well, GG, Kinnin. You deserved
Yeah.
it, man. I wish I could have given you a better run for it, but
Oh, dude, like I was so hyped up that I accidentally did the best run I've ever done. So you gave me enough of a run for my money just
everyone
by
get
being
disconnected?
here.
Well, congrats to both of you in this case. Just congrats to Kid, because even though he did mess up a good amount, he still got a PB in the end, which is nothing to be ashamed of, honestly.
True, but it's
Yeah, you'll get the 41 soon, man. Don't you worry.
yeah, I know.
So that Kid will be moving on in losers, and he'll be facing the loser of Halo Dude and Thomas Yim, which is currently in schedule right now.
So that's basically the one of the two that I'm gonna lose against anyway. So that's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a hard one for sure, but we'll see
Yeah.
what happens, I guess.
We'll see.
Something I also noticed is kind of interesting is that this tournament is currently it's seeded absolutely correctly, because all top 8 seeds are in top 8. It seems.
No, that's actually like I've actually managed to beat the seeding because Potts was seated 1 spot above me.
Both your PBs are so close to each other, and even more now. So
Mm-hmm.
now they're even closer.
It's like I'm 2 seconds behind now, I think.
2 or 3.
Let me check.
Crazy though. Shout out some Nightmare and Dreamlands.
Yeah, literally 2 seconds. Managed top 10 though, so that's good enough.
That's good. And you got not even only that, but now you have top 5 in this tournament.
True, that too.
Oh no, you mean top 10 like on leaderboards? Oh,
On the leaderboards, yeah.
that lowers down even more now.
Uh-huh.
So at the very beginning of this tournament, top 10 in this game was like apparently a 44, according to what Cocoon told me yesterday. And now top 10 is your
42,
PB now, which is
17.
42-18 or 17.
Oh god, that's pretty crazy. I
That is
should stop the
insane.
recording. Didn't even start the recording, never mind me. Thought I did.
It's okay. Something I noticed, by the way, in your run, Kin, that might help just a little bit more, saving just a little more time,
Mm-hmm.
is never actually did any wheel cancels. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but if you get out of wheel and then once you press B to get out of wheel, you immediately start running, and that will cancel the animation of Kirby just falling on his butt every time.
Oh, yeah, I don't focus on that. I know.
Yeah, that will save a little bit of time, especially while going through doors. I think Pots did that a good amount too, but I saw you like never do that at all.
Mm,
With the amount of times you use wheel in the run, I'd say try and do that a little more,
okay,
or just in general.
sure. Thank you.
No problem. That's something I noticed.
Uh,
But beyond that, good runs, dude.
thank you.
Do you have any closing thoughts for this race here?
Hmm?
Do you have any closing thoughts?
As per usual, this game fucking sucks.
Wow. Full F-bomb. Alright, but yeah, in that case, that should be it for Nightmare Dream On for today. Tomorrow, we have 2 races coming up on, I'm not sure which channel it's on yet, but either Speaking 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe the occasional 5. We'll see. But tomorrow, 5:15 p.m., stick around for Speed Gaming. We're gonna have Mayazumi versus Chooch236, which is a losers top 8 match as well. Mayazumi at the 5th seed in tournaments, and Chooch's 8th seed in tournaments. Both the PBs are, I think, according to leaderboards, about a minute apart from each other. So it should be a pretty good race. And then also tomorrow at 10 p.m. PST, there's myself versus MK Cocoon. Now, Cocoon's been doing amazing in this game recently. He has a 40-23. Right now, my PB is currently at 39-39. I've gotten a few casual 39s as well recently, so it should be a very close race. Barring we both play up to our best.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that one. It's gonna be hype.
It's gonna be good. I wish it was at a better time where we can see it though. Because that's like 4 in the morning
I'll
for
just
you.
watch the VOD.
That's good too. Yeah, and also on Wednesday we have Thomas EM versus Halo Dude. Number 4 seed versus number 1 seed. Thomas having a 4-1-15. Halo Dude having World Record in this game with a 39-17. That should be a very good race too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now we're in top 8. There's gonna be all the races in this tournament are gonna be very, very good. So if you're interested in that, stick around. But regardless, I think we're done here. So well, I'll be having a nice day. And thanks for watching Speed Gaming.
Good night.
Good night.